good for what we're trying to do. So let me go ahead and hit transition there so you guys can see this. Okay, so we got our tier list up. And I think, hold on, I want to make sure that this is right. We can exit out of the game for damn sure. Okay. Go ahead and do that. Quick game to desktop. Good. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see the entire list there, or at least most of it? Because I want to make sure that everything is operating correctly. Okay. So let me see here. Yes, sir. Okay. Good stuff. Let's get this underway. I have played everything except for some of the Japanese titles, but well, actually, no, that's not right. I have played these. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think I put the cursor on screen so you guys can see that. I kind of want to see the pictures a little bit closer though, if it lets us do that. In fact, I'm going to adjust this a little bit more. So maybe I can't fit everything on screen. I would have to do this. Make the screen just a tad bigger. That works for me. I want this to look spot on if possible. So turn off studio mode in OBS. I don't need that. Here, do this. Okay, you know what? Edit. Doing this on the fly is a little bit different than having it prepared. Okay, we can definitely crop a little bit more from the top, I think. Or actually, hold on. What's it look like if it's a dead center, like fit to screen here? All right, I can manage with this. We'll cut off the bottom. Not that much off the bottom. Like 10, I think. Not 100. 10. Thank you. Stupid ads. I wish I could just eliminate them altogether. This is not one of those sites where you can just get rid of ads by paying them, unfortunately. Okay, so here we go. Not so much. Let's go 430. We go just round it out at like 410. Close enough. And then we can definitely move it from the bottom there a little bit. That's okay. Still can't fit all of it in. But you know what I'm going to do? I am going to just scroll up a little, and so you guys won't see all of it like right there on screen, but as much as I can fit, at least. That's okay. I think that's okay. All right. Sorry again. Trying to do this on the fly is a little bit kind of wacky. I didn't expect to do this tonight, but we are going to do it. We are going to do it. Okay. I think I could see it all, at least most, pretty clearly. Some of these covers, like I thought maybe I hadn't played a couple of these games, but I have. It was just that the cover art is different in some of them. Okay, so we'll start with good old, that's Mega Man 2, right? Yeah, that's Mega Man 2. Hold up a second. We're going to make the screen just a tad bit bigger, so I could see the images, for goodness sakes. And, ads! Go away! Yeah, that's Mega Man 2. Yeah, okay. What I'm going to do here, since you guys see the games right now, you will end up seeing all of them in the end. I'm just going to do this. Yeah. Like I said, I don't like doing this just on the fly, but it's the best we could do for the moment. Darn internet browsers, right? I'm just gonna crop this so that you only see the tier list, like all the games on the tier list. So let's do this. Good, that's good enough because we're gonna crop that. Anybody who runs the OBS knows the the troubles I go through on this. Notice the hardships of OBS. Okay, we're gonna change that to like 70. Let's change that to 70. Nope, maybe not. In fact, no, yeah, we can do that. Okay. Okay, that's all right. I do feel like I'm talking to myself, but it's okay. It's okay. Do that. Maybe 100. Yeah, 100's good. Bottom, we can do like 300 probably. Or more. Yeah, we can do more. Do like 500 in fact. Ooh, still not too much. And it ends at D. So yes, that is good. That is that's what we're gonna go with. In fact, we can make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see more. So we'll take some more off the left, about like maybe another 30. All right. We can go another 10, I think. Yeah, works for me. Then right, we'll take off about another 30 points. Good. Maybe it might be too much. Do like 275. Yeah, that works. Okay, you guys can see it. It's all good. We're in the clear. All right. Now I could move OBS to the side there. We're good stuff. I can see you guys in the chat. Let's do this. Let's do this, people. Okay, we're going to start with Mega Man 2. Mega Man 2 might be one of the better ones. I would definitely put that. You know what? We're starting off strong. Mega Man 2 I'm going to put in the S tier. That's definitely a huge step up above like Mega Man 1 started it off and like in hot fashion. It was an excellent game. But you still couldn't do as much and in like the later games compared to the later games at least. Oh, that is the Game Boy version though. But I don't know if they have. I did not check. Oh, stupid me. I don't think they have Mega Man 2 here. I think that's just the box art they went with because I don't see Mega Man 2 here on the list. Hold on. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Do twice here. Oh no, they do have the original Mega Man 2 as well. Okay. You know what? And then this is strange because I've only played the NES version of Mega Man 2. Do you think it's S tier? If I were for the ones I have to compare to other console ports, I'll just put them both in the same category there. They're both going to be S tier. I think that's fair to say. Okay, wait, hold on. I think I went too high. Yeah, that's fine. In fact, yeah, that's good actually. I'm gonna move over OBS. I want to see everything. Okay, so since I used a screenshot for this one, I'm not entirely sure which one this is. This is another Game Boy title, right? It keeps scrolling up. I'm sorry. Is that the one I just put here? Is that another Game Boy title? Since they didn't use the actual box art, I cannot really tell. They used one of the opening screens. It's odd. But you know what? Let's put it just rounded A for now. That's gonna be like a unaware. Yeah, I don't know which one that is either. I feel like it might. They wouldn't put like fan mods in here, but it is kind of strange. Okay. Okay, here we go. Like we got by the way, I'm moving them up just to get the full picture here. The Wily Wars, I actually really enjoyed this one. I wouldn't say it's like S tier, but it is a lot of fun. The bosses I felt were pretty creative. and they introduced a lot of the the famous ones, the ones that most people are very familiar with, and they even transitioned a few of them into the show. Yeah, it's a good fighting game. It is. There are a few other like Mega Man spin-off fighting games that I also find pretty fun. I forgot, there was one that was like it's called Power something, Power Battle, I think. The one with bass, or bass. I can never get the pronunciation right for that. Okay, so I think it's pretty fair to put it either A or B. What do you guys think? I'm thinking B. Like, it wouldn't be close to the top, but it is a lot of fun. Okay, so some of the box art are cut off very poorly, but I think, hold on, which one's this? Because they cut it off where it matters the most. This is Mega Man 3, right? The one I'm hovering over right now? I think it's Mega Man 3. The one with the Anniversary Collection is Power Battles? Yeah, definitely. Power Battles was a lot of fun. But do you guys remember, like, I'm not the best with the box art. A few of the Mega Man games I didn't even buy in the original box. Back in the day when you can, like, buy the games and they would be, like, loose, you know? I did that back a lot in the day. Some of these I don't need to see the number, but this one I will. We'll put it here on the backlog for now. But yeah, all of these are out of order, so not a whole lot to go off of when they hide the numbers. Okay, moving on. I'm going in the order they show. So it is completely out of order. X4, definitely S tier. Unimaginably S tier. Or like, without question. That is, in my opinion, probably the best Mega Man game ever. Mega Man, no, I put this is Mega Man 5 then, right? Yeah. No, I thought I put this here because I couldn't tell which one it was. They cut off the title there, the number. But if it is Mega Man 5, I don't remember a lot about it, but I would put it probably around B. I remember the bosses were a little... I felt like they were a little bit too easy, but and not as creative. I'm thinking either B or C. I'll put it at B. 5 was pretty fun. And keep in mind, everybody, this is my personal opinion. It's not by any means the the consensus. So X8, I'll put that at C. It's fun. It's it really doesn't feel a whole lot like Mega Man X because they had the some of the I don't know, 3D elements that took away from some of the charm from the earlier games. But it's okay. By Mega Man X standards, it's not great, but it is fun for what it is. So, okay, so moving on to Mega Man 6. I have a very unpopular opinion in this one. I'm going to put it at B tier. I had a lot of fun with this. They introduced the POW armor, the jet armor, and what was it? The rush jet, or I mean the jet pack, and then the rush jet, which for me that made the game for me. I love those abilities, and some of the bosses were really cool too. It had Nightman. He was a pretty neat boss. Flame Man had one of the best music tracks ever. I loved it. Yeah, that was a fun rush power up. It was, and there was that one bounce spring he had as well. It was pretty cool stuff. Okay, so moving on. Let's see, is this? I really need to check my eyes here. I'm going to zoom in for just a second. 1, 2. That's Mega Man 4. Okay, that's the one I'm looking at right now. Again, they're all out of order. It would be so much easier to identify if they were in order of release. So Mega Man 4, a lot of fun. Similar to Mega Man 5, I didn't play a whole lot of it, but it it did improve on some of the aspects of previous ones. Definitely for Mega Man 1, it was a step up. It might be on par with Mega Man 2. That was a lot of fun too. So you know what? For you think the Game Boy ones are C to D tier? You know what? I think you're right, because the control schemes should be considered. And I don't think Mega Man was really made for Game Boy. Let's go ahead and put all the Game Boy ones over here. Yeah. Or exclusively D tier. We're gonna put all the Game Boy ones in D tier, because I didn't even think about it, but I do want to consider control schemes as well. They were brutal though. Yeah, it was a good challenge. I would say all of the original Mega Man games had had a pretty significant challenge. Ooh, I did forget about that. Yeah, can't even talk right now. I forgot about this one, Mega Man Extreme. I owned this one on release day. It was also Game Boy Color. I'll put that one at C tier just because it was a nice refresher, and it was on Game Boy Color, so a lot of it was it felt as close to Mega Man X as you're gonna get. So it was a step up from these, but I'll put it at C. Still on the Game Boy though, so the controllers do hold it back. And I'll do the same for, you think it was way better? It's definitely way better than the Game Boy ones. Than the original Mega Man ones. But yeah, I'll put it, you're right, they were a huge improvement. I'll put at least X2 at B, because that was even a bigger step up from the original. So yeah, I'll put Extreme 2 at B tier. Oh, we're gonna get to some that I was not a fan of. The Tron Bond spinoff. They could have done something much better with that one. They could have, thought the devs could have thought it through, maybe, or at least the people who were greenlighting games back then. It was a huge mess. If there was an E tier, I would put it there for sure. Okay, Mega Man 11. Now I have another unpopular opinion about Mega Man 11. I was not a huge fan. And I'm going to put it at the same level as X8 and Extreme 1. Not by any means as bad as the Tron Bomb game or the original Game Boy titles, but it felt like they were trying to modernize the old Mega Man games and made it, in my opinion, a little bit too easy. Yeah, I think it was compared to like the actual challenge of, say, Mega Man 1 or 6 or 2, for that matter. Mega Man 11 was just like, it felt like they were trying to hold our hands a little bit too much. I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna say it's C tier. But by no metric is it anywhere as bad as these. Mega Man and Bass, definitely B tier. Fun game, not my favorite, but it was since it was on the Game Boy Advance, the controls improved. The style of gameplay a little bit different than your average Mega Man game. It's still fun though. It had this might have been Was this the actual introduction of Bass? I think it was. Bass did make it better. He had some cool abilities. Okay, so we're gonna move on to. Oh, these are incredibly out of order. Holy crap! Mega Man Network 5. Who made this generator? Holy crap! Mega Man Network 5. You know, I might have to put all the network games on the same tier because I did not see much difference between them. In fact, almost no difference. Those were games that had solid game mechanics and solid gameplay, but the story just kind of fell flat on all of them. I don't know. It felt like they were trying to. The gameplay was very fun. I'm going to put them at B. I think that's a good compromise. In fact, I'll go ahead and put them all there right now. Let's see here. Never mind. I'll just put them up there as they come along. Mega Man Zero. Oh, wait. This is 03. 03, all the Zero games are pretty fun. I would say they're even better than the network games. They are not, don't get confused, it's not the original Zero, or the Zero from the X series, but they are fun. They have, so some things feel kind of cheap in the game, but they are overshadowed by a lot of cool gameplay and music. The music did stand out for me. So yeah, I'll put that in A tier. Oh, here we go. Mega Man X, the OG. It goes into S tier automatically. I think everybody can agree with that. You'll take Battle Network over the Zero series, really? Well, maybe A tier is too good for that. It's too high. I'll put it on the same level at least. Yeah, S tier for Mega Man X. Without question. I think we can all agree. And then I think this is like the Japanese version of a kind of a spin-off of Network, I think. I don't read kanji or Japanese or anything like that, but I think that's one of those. I definitely have played it, but it's been a long time. Okay, here we go. Mega Man Legends 2. We are currently playing that on the channel, and so far I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna put it, since I haven't completed it yet, I'm gonna put it at B for now. I'm really enjoying it so far, but I wouldn't say I'd put it on the same level as Mega Man Legends 1. So, which is definitely going to be A tier when we get to it. Spoiler alert. Okay, and I think this is the art for the NES Mega Man and Bass, I think. Go ahead and put it there. Is it better than Battle Network? I think Legends 2, since it is pretty much the only Mega Man game I've never completed all the way through, probably. So I can't say for sure. I bet after we're done with the playthrough, I'll like it a lot more. But for now, I'm going to put it at B to be safe. Okay, so here we go. Mega Man 5. Oh, this is the Game Boy version. We're sticking with putting the Game Boy versions all together. Okay, so this might oops. This might throw some people off because Mega Man 64. I love it. It's one of my favorite games. And I'm gonna have to put it at. You know what? This is gonna be like one of those really tough decisions because I'll put Mega Man 64 on B tier, but Mega Man Legends A tier. That is one of the few exceptions I'm gonna make here, because 64 gets a step down for the controller scheme alone. It is really difficult to move Mega Man around and like do all his abilities with the N64 controller. Legends on the PS1 is a huge step up. So yeah, I'm gonna stick by that. As far as Maverick Hunter X, oh, you never played it on the 64? Yeah, the graphics are pretty much the same. The gameplay is as well, but it's just not controller-wise not the same. Maverick Hunter X goes up with X because it's basically just an upgrade of the original game, and they did it really well. So you go Maverick Hunter X. X7. I'm gonna stick that next to X8 because they were like the first ones in the PS2 era of Mega Man games. Those along with Command Mission, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely putting that C tier for sure. Not the worst, but not the best, and plenty of flaws. Okay, X6. I'll put that B tier. You know, I'm a huge fan of the originals, but as far as how where it went later in the series, the story could have used some work. Like the X6 introduced the Sigma virus. Wait, no, was X5 the Sigma virus? Sometimes I get the two mixed up. No. X6 was which one was the Sigma virus and which one was the canon? X6 was the first PS1 game you ever played. Okay, so is X6 the one with the Sigma virus? Can you remind me? I'll get back to that one in a second. 0, 4. I think everything after the first 0 kind of dwindled for me. It felt like they were rehashing the same thing. So even though I want to put it next to the first, or even 3 for that matter, I'm going to put it C tier, I think. Okay. Then Mega Man ZX Advent. Wasn't a fan of this one. I don't think it was crap. But it wasn't a whole lot of fun to me. It was like, I think it was one of the first that was actually on the Nintendo DS, and yeah, I didn't think it was great. X6 was the Zero virus. Okay, you know what? I'm putting that A tier. I had a lot of fun with that one. X5 was Sigma, yeah. That was the one with the X6 had multiple endings. Did it not? I think it did. I think it had like 3 or 4 different endings. Like you can have Zero live, you can have everybody die. You can not finish the canon, I think. Do you guys remember the canon? That you had to like get the parts for? Anyway. So yeah, X6 for A tier for me. X5 goes B tier because that was fun too, but it wasn't. I felt like I think that one kind of timed you a little bit more. And I wasn't a big fan of the time aspect of it. X5 was, oh no, Magma Dragoon was X4. Yeah, he was X4 for sure. Okay, so another Battle Network. Like I said, wasn't a huge fan of those, but I'll put them conservatively at around B tier. Yeah, I would say. I'll even put them all together because they are. Let's see here. I can do this right. Okay. I should organize these by how good they were in comparison to the others. So here, I'm putting the Battle Networks at the forefront. If it lets me. Come on. Okay. So the Battle Networks are going to be at the front of the B. So they're like borderline A, B tier, I would say. But 5 here. I'll keep them all together because some of them I cannot tell the difference between them. Some of them, not all of them. Okay, then Extreme 2 can be right behind those. Wily Wars, I wouldn't put it above 6. I will put it above 3. And then Mega Man Bass, that kind of falls behind in comparison. Yeah. And then X5, we'll put that right after 3, in fact. Because it was still a lot of fun. 64 behind Legends 2. And I think that's fair. I think that's fair. The two Bass games are pretty much side by side. Okay. Continuing on. We're going to go... Let's see. This is another Battle Network. This one, actually, I wasn't a big fan of, but I'll put it at the back end of the Battle Network games, if it'll let me. There we go. Yeah, some of them kind of blend together for me, but they were a lot of fun. Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy. You go over here. In fact, I could probably organize these by number there. So that was 4, 2 at the beginning, 5. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Ooh, this one is definitely going at the end of it, for sure. The original Mega Man on the Game Boy. I wasn't even a huge fan of the original Mega Man on the NES, but there was a really good reason for that. The first game you can't even charge up, and that is makes a huge difference to me. I feel like that is kind of a staple in the Mega Man series right now, and I don't feel like not being able to charge up it made a huge difference. Not great, not great. And then 0-2, just slightly better than 0-3 in my opinion. And then we're gonna go. Let's see. I hate when it's just the letters in Japanese. All I know is that it's a original Mega Man, so without knowing for sure which one it is, I can't even see the bosses on it really. Maybe it's just my eyes. But the original Mega Mans, none of them are worse than, say, Tronbon. So, in fact, Tronbon goes at the way end. Never played it? Oh, okay. And then, let's see here. This is I can't remember which one this is. The text is so small, and I never owned the actual box to this one. Does anybody know what this one is? Right here? I cannot make it out, really. I kind of wish they'd enlarged these pictures. But I'm gonna put it. We'll put it in the back burner for now, and just come back to it if we need to. The ones that like you cannot tell what game they are, I'm gonna kind of put in the backlog. Mega Man 10. Okay, so I had a lot more fun with Mega Man 10 than I did 11. I still wouldn't put it at A tier. I'm gonna put it. Let's put it in between 0-2 and X5 on by scaling. Yeah, it was still a lot of fun. I think that's fair. Okay, so this I'm gonna go by, since this is the title screen. I'm gonna say this is Rockman 1. So I'm gonna put it like right there behind Mega Man. I think that's what this is. I don't remember the title screen all that well. I wish they had the box art. That would make a difference too. Then this one. This isn't the first game. That is so bizarre that they went with just a random screenshot in the game. I'm gonna leave it there. I can't wait until we get to some of the other ones here. I have absolutely no idea which one this is. It would be, if I played it, it was a long freaking time ago, and yeah. Can I pan out a bit? I can. Let me do this. How exactly am I gonna... Hold on. Let me, I should be able to do... Hold on, let me, actually do this. I can do this. Can't see the D tier? Oh, really? Oh, dang. I can't believe I... Yeah, let me do that. Hold on, let me, I don't want you guys to see, you know, less than I do, as far as, like, how close it is. But, is that okay? Is that fair? That's good? Okay. Okay. These ones, the ones where they just take a screenshot, really difficult to make out what games they are. And now I can't even see some of these box art. This is Battle Network, though, I think, right? Yeah, it's Battle Network. So I'm gonna put it. Let's put it with the others, because all of them they had consistency as far as quality goes. That's a great trend that they had. They all shared consistent quality. Again, I have no idea what these the ones where they just take a random screenshot. What's a Star Force game? Oh, I can't believe I mixed that up, because he has the red visor. That's right. Star Force I was okay with, but I would also put it on the same as a new version of Battle Network. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to put them a step below Battle Network, because I was actually a bigger fan of the Battle Network than I was of Star Force. It didn't feel too much more creative, you know? And the gameplay was a little bit cheesier, in my opinion. Oh my gosh, this is not even a screenshot. This is it's like partial box art, but also like looks like it might be a promotional material. It's like when you take a piece of a puzzle out of one piece out of like a 50,000 piece puzzle, jigsaw puzzle, and just slap it somewhere and say, hey, what is that? I don't like when they do that. That's really frustrating. This is Mega Man... I'm going to say Mega Man 7? It looks like it would be. But they cut off the side there. So, you know, Mega Man... I'm going to assume it's Mega Man 7. That was a fun one, but not as good as... This is the original Mega Man 7, so it wouldn't be Game Boy. I'll put it on the same level of, I'll put it like B tier. It was fun. Didn't do a whole lot more than 6 did, so I'll take that. Make of that what you will, you know. Mega Man Dash. This is the mobile one, right? I hated the mobile ones. Not as much as Tronbon, though. Freaking Tronbon. Okay, and yeah, I'm gonna put these all together. I can't make it out. Whoever made the tier list for this, maybe get box art for some of these games. it can be, it's a little frustrating. Mega Man 3. Huge game. Now, I might even put Mega Man 3 in S tier. But yeah, those don't count. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put Mega Man 3 S tier. It was a lot of fun. It was like 2 was a huge step up from 1. It might have been an equal step up from 3, from 2 to 3. And you know what? I didn't even realize this. We're putting, you know, Mega Man X can be at the tippy top, the tippy top. And then even though I like X4 the most, I think X had the was better all around, like as a whole. So I'm putting X at the very top. This would be... Is this Mega Man... Hold on, Super Nintendo. So it was Mega Man 8? I think it's 8. I made it too small. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. That is... Oh, that's 7. Okay, so maybe I was looking at 8 before. Hold on, let's do that. Okay. Yeah, so that's 7. 7, so I will put it right by what I thought was 7. That was like right here. I like 7 more than 8, so yeah, put it there. Okay, this is oh, this is that one that they did after Star Force. I don't even remember the name very much, because it felt like Mega Man Jr., if that makes any sense. And it was Game Boy Advance too, which I wasn't the biggest fan of. I'll put it at C, but like almost at the bottom of C. Mega Man Powered Up, underrated title. I was a huge fan of it. Oh, the more you add to the tier list, the less we see the pin images. Oh. Oh crap, okay. Those were the Battle Chip series, right? The Battle Chip series, oh, the one I put on before Powered Up? Yeah. No, Powered Up, in fact, I wanted to be able to do this right here. I want you guys to see everything, but it does alter the perspective of the website. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just enhance it all the way, the entire screen, and here we go. I'm just going to straight up show you guys the whole browser screen, because screw it, right? I don't know why it doesn't do this right. Okay. Let's morph it a little bit. There, and there. Yeah, I want you guys to see everything, and if you guys need to squeeze your screens or something, I'm sure you will. Yeah, I'm just going to do my best there. Is that too small for you guys? Let me know. And I will change it up if I need to. Powered Up was PSP? Yes. Powered Up and Mega Man X. Mega Man Maverick Hunter X came out right before Powered Up did. And if you bought Maverick Hunter X, then it came with a demo to Powered Up, and I think it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Powered Up was kind of a underrated title because it was kind of like a chibi version of the original Mega Man game with more, more effects. Really, it was a lot of fun. So Mega Man Powered Up, I'm gonna put that A tier. It was a hell of a lot of fun. And then this is another Star Force game. I'll put all those together because, like Battle Network, all the Star Force games are very similar as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Command Mission. We talked about this earlier. Command Mission was a lot of fun. I never beat it all the way through. I think I might have just got like up until the end and then fell out of it for whatever reason. No. That's right. I bought the game. I almost finished it, and then that was around the time that my house was having repairs done, and so I was like kept out of my room for almost a week. It was a pretty hefty construction site kind of situation, and the construction workers stole the game, so I never was able to finish it. That sucked because I was actually really enjoying it. What I played of it, I'm going to put it at A tier. B, sorry. B tier, and we'll put it like right next to Mega Man Legends 2, because it was really fun. And yeah, 64 is behind Legends, for anybody who just popped in. And Mega Man 0, the original, I could put that right by... I would say that one's behind the second Zero, but I still enjoyed it more than the third. For whatever reason. It was just... It felt more fleshed out, if that makes any sense. Then ZX... Okay. Alright, let's see here. Oh, this one's going to be a little bit more difficult. I'm thinking in between B and C tier. So, it was fun, but it might be... I'm gonna say it's behind 11, like right behind 11. Yeah, I still think 11 was more fun. In fact, there might be a bigger divide between these two as far as quality goes. Yeah, I think that's fair. That's fair. What the heck is this? You're going next to the Japanese titles, friend. I have no idea what they were going for here. I'm sorry. Then original Mega Man, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna put it above the Game Boy original Mega Man. I'll put it at like B. I'm gonna put it at B. They got so much better at 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this. I'll put it. It might even be at the tail end of B. No. It was better than 7. And, yeah. Yeah, I'll put it there. Okay. Then, oh. Wait, hold on. We got 6 again. Hold on. Where's the 6 I put up here? What? Is this supposed to be Game Boy version? I don't know. It's 6 again. I'm just gonna put it there, next to whatever 6 this was. Very odd. Very odd. Then we have Mega Man 8. That was a lot of fun. I think that I think it was actually better than some of the later ones, like 11, 10, 9. I thought was probably the best of the set. So I'm going to actually put 8. I'm going to put 8 like right next to Legends 2. It was a lot of fun too. For you it was A. I'm thinking like a lot of these are pretty much borderline A, B. There were still some, like, very few, but there were some flaws with this one that I couldn't get by, like, skirt around. I thought that there was the animation style was great, but as far as some of the combat was a bit clunky to me. I don't know a better way to put it, really. I'm not great with descriptions, but by any metric. And then, okay, is this the OG Mega Man again? I think it is. I can't really make out. Maybe it might be Mega Man 2, a different version of it, like Commodore 64, maybe. Maybe it's the PC version of the original Mega Man. If that's the case, you are going. We're gonna guess that this is the PC version, the MS-DOS version of Mega Man. You're going by Tronbon. I hate you. I wish I could just put a giant X over it. Anyway. In fact, I'm going to bring up some gameplay of the PC Mega Man. For anybody who hasn't seen it, you won't believe it. Okay. Like I said before, Battle Network and Star Force kind of go together. Pretty much. I'll put that right in between. Same thing with this one. Blue Moon, you kind of go there too. I would say so. Most things, yeah, do fall into the B territory. I would say, like, there are very, very few that I would consider near perfect. Okay. And, I'd put this here just as, like, a placeholder for the time. I'm putting you right there with the Japanese ones. whatever the hell that is, it's going with them. And then more Battle Network. But this one's the one. It's easier to place because you have like Blue Moon and Red Sun, or basically the red and blue of Pokemon style of Mega Man games. Some of those old games had a pretty like altered style, like, or altered I'm trying to think of the best way to put it, but a way that you can play two different games but same games at the same time. Like Digimon did it too with I forgot the titles they had for those, but you could like trade Digimon with each other. So this felt kind of like that. Not the same because you don't really trade, really, if I remember right. But they were fun though. They had their charm. And then more Battle Network. This is Battle Network 5, so I'm gonna put it there. And then more Battle Network, but this says, oh, this is a another like duo set kind of released together, if I remember right. Okay. And this, oh my gosh. Yeah, I know it's Battle Network, but you can barely make out Mega Man in this one. At least from the size of the art. Holy crap. Anyway, those are both number 6. Yeah, they did that a few times with the Battle Network games, didn't they? Pretty nuts. Okay. And more. Well, this one's Network Transmission, so I wouldn't even put it on the same level as the original Battle Network ones. Not much different. I didn't really care for the artwork that they went with for this. It felt a little bit like too kiddie, in my opinion. Mega Man has always been a kid's game, in my opinion. But, oh, boo, yeah. Well, that's a D tier? Oh, you think so? This one? I'll take your word for it. You know, I don't remember a whole lot from this one, but I put it there because of the Battle Network part of it. So, yeah, I'll take your word for it. Anything with this art style, I was not a fan of. It's just too slow. That's another thing. If you want a good Mega Man game, you want it to be fast, but not like Sonic the Hedgehog fast. You know? Sonic went so fast that you really couldn't stop to enjoy some of the level design, you know? Whereas this, Mega Man games, you really want to. You want to absorb everything. Okay. This is Mega Man 1 for the Game Gear, I think. It's either Mega Man 1 or 2. No. It's definitely past 2, right? You've seen that artwork? It's like a bootleg. Is it though? I don't know. I've seen the artwork before as well. It might be a bootleg. I remember they never came out for Game Gear, did they? No, Game Gear with Sega. No, this is definitely a bootleg. I've never played the bootlegs. So I'm going to go ahead and put it. Anything that's fake, or at least not original, can go there in D tier. Can be dropped to the bottom. Okay, here's another Star Force. This one. Was this like a transition in between Star Force and Battle Network? I think it might have been. You know what? I'm going to put it with the other ones just in case, though. I don't know enough about it. Yeah, we're going to put it like in between these two. Yeah. Mega Man 3. This has to be the... hold on. We did Mega Man 3 before. But I thought... Yeah, no, here's Mega Man 3... what I thought was the NES version, but this is like the art for the No, no, this is the art they use for the PC version, right? You're going down there too. I very much despise the PC versions of the games on a whole new scale. In fact, you know what? PC versions of the original Mega Man games, you're going at the very bottom. I hate those ones. Then PlayStation, this one is this is one of the spin-offs, is it not? I don't really recognize the artwork, but I think it is. And since I don't really have any idea what it is, even though it looks... I know it's PlayStation, I know it's Mega Man, it might be a bootleg. I think this might be a bootleg. In which case I'm putting it here. With the other one. Okay, more... There were so many Battle Network games, holy crap. They dragged that series on for a long time. And then they had like the duo sets for many of them. So much. They were pretty successful. I'm not going to lie. X was my favorite like iteration of Mega Man. And then that would probably be followed up by Legends with Volnut. And and then Battle Network would probably be a distant third for me. Okay. But like with most games, they're gonna bounce around a little bit. Like they're gonna some are worse than others, clearly. Okay. This again. You're going with the other one. Yeah, you go with the one that we've placed into the abyss that is called D tier. You, along with your friend. Then more. Oh yeah, this is Star Force again. This is the DS version, so you might. I'm gonna say it goes a little bit higher than. Not by much, but higher than the ones that are for Game Boy Advance. In fact, you know what? We're putting you at like right here with the other one right here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. Then you can go immediately right next to him. Thank you very much. Oh wait, no. Come on. Stop messing with me, tier list. Mega Man X3. You are going to the S tier. Along with, I would say, just below X4. X3. No, wait, this is X2. What am I doing? X2 can go A tier. Yeah, they could have done so much more with X2. But I felt like it kind of, almost was a step down from the first X as far as like the nostalgia factor at least. But some of the controls were a little bit weird too. And I didn't care much for the story up until you fight Zero, you know, or like pseudo Zero in a way. I did not care much for the story. So I'm going to say X2 goes down to A, just by that metric alone. X3, though, goes into S tier. Because X3, not only can you play as X and Zero, but it had the best cinematics. Although, wait a minute. Do they have the Dreamcast version? Hold up. No, they don't show it here. There is no Dreamcast Mega Man X3 here. I'm just going to say this encompasses both. Super Nintendo, X3. In fact, X3 for Super Nintendo, Dreamcast, and PC. Because the Dreamcast and the PC both had cinematics that were pretty damn awesome. I'm not going to... There's no sugarcoating that. They were great. I mean, X3 was great for just the cinematics alone. but the gameplay and the characters boosted it definitely. This is Mega Man PC. I remember you. You can go to hell with the rest of them. The D hell. Okay, so more Battle Network. But wait. This is Battle Network with, yeah. This is the combo, and it even has like the goofy one on the side. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you're going with these guys. I never liked anything with the funny little dude in it. Such a poor art design, at the very least. Okay, and this is straight up Star Force. I remember you, so you can go with the other Star Forces. All of these ones blend together so much, but they had good gameplay, so it's like, what else can you do, right? Is this? Oh, I think this is this might be another bootleg. Just by the artwork alone, it looks like it might be. It says Rockman, but I cannot tell. Yeah, I think it's a bootleg. We'll put it here for now, unless we think of somebody thinks of what it like for sure is. We'll put it right there. Another one on the Dash. Gosh, I hate the Dash ones. Yeah, you're going over here with the other Dash. Rockman Pinball. Underrated. I wouldn't say it's great. I'm gonna put it in C. I'm gonna put it in C tier. For no other reason other than I think that there were some even if though it wasn't like it wasn't great, the pinball part of it actually does give it a little bit of a boost. So we'll put it like right over here, I think. Yeah. Anything pinball is actually pretty cool, so it has an unfair advantage. Okay, Japanese. Going over here with the other Japanese ones. You're trying to trick me. It's not gonna work. Then rock board? The hell? You can go with the Japanese ones, friend. I've never heard of that one. That's like the one on this entire list here, other than the Japanese ones, that I have no idea. Even though that is Japanese technically too, it doesn't have the lettering, you know, the same language. Okay. Might as well just get all the Japanese ones out of the way. This one is a hybrid, so yeah, you know what, you can go here too. Just get these out of there. I have nothing else to say about the ones that are basically anything that just uses screenshots. What the hell? Everything has a cover, even the like even the one that isn't official has a cover. I mean, my goodness. Get with the times tier list. Okay. This is a puzzle one. No. We don't. I think that might just be the password screen. Screw it. This one is not even a full screenshot. What the heck? Just for the lack of effort. Rockman v Solitaire. Oh boy, I don't mind Solitaire, and usually I'm okay with the mixes. So like Rockman and Pinball, that was cool, and Rockman and Mega Man Cross Street Fighter. I think that was cool too. In fact, that was a little bit cooler than. Yeah, I'm putting that at actually B tier. That was a lot of fun. That was like a fan-made game that kind of spanned in between the fans and Capcom themselves, because eventually Capcom released it themselves for free. But yeah, anyway, it was like it was a love letter to Mega Man, and it came out on the anniversary. I think it was the 20-year anniversary of Mega Man. So it was a lot of fun though. It kind of I would say it branched out from like the original style of Mega Man while adding, Street Fighter characters as bosses. I thought that was kind of cool. This one here, no idea. Same thing with you. You can go with the other one that looks like a puzzle. Very strange. More Japanese titles. Rockman Go-Go. This looks like it's just a translated or non-localized powered up. So I'm going to put it down here, but if it's the same as powered up, then it can. I pretty much can put it up there at with the other one right up here, an A tier. But for the sake of the list, we're just going to put it there. Rockman Puzzle Battle. I never like the ones that are just like pure, like non-interactive puzzles in a way. Not as bad as some of the slower ones down here. I'm going to put it just above the Japanese titles. Same thing with Solitaire. Yeah, screw you. Japanese title. All these are basically translations of, or, the originals of later translated titles. I have no idea. This is straight up just art that was used for a game, but then they kind of like mixed in with the TV series as well. Oh my god. I have no idea. I'm putting you down here. Rockman Poker. I correct myself. I've never played this, but I'm putting it right by Solitaire. I mean, really, card games and Rockman, I don't think they mix very well together. But there is, they aren't showing it here, but there is like a Rockman board game that I thought was actually pretty good. It's a shame they don't show that, but clearly this is just the video games, so. Yeah, anyway, Rush Marine. Was this straight to PC? It feels like it. You know what? It was definitely a spin-off. I'm going to go ahead and put it right above the Game Boy games. Wait, no, I have no idea what this is. So, you go at the bottom. Actually, Mega Man Soccer was not bad. I'm going to put that, like, I wouldn't put it, like, near the top or even, like, average, but it wasn't bad. I'm going to say Mega Man Soccer right there at B tier. Some pretty creative game mechanics in that one. I was not opposed to. Kind of like Mario Strikers. It kind of felt like that in a way. And then another Japanese one. So, go ahead and put you with the other ones. So we did it, everybody. We went through the grueling catalog of Mega Man, the Mega Man series, and it's the best I can do. I don't think. You went. In fact, what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go ahead and you guys can't see this, but I'm gonna make it much clearer on the screen for you guys. Let me do this. Yeah. So in a moment, you're going to see a much clearer version of what you see now. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do this in the meantime. It's the best list I can do, at least for the time being, without knowing what the Japanese translated titles are. That's about as close as I'm going to get to accurate as far as my opinion goes. The Mega Man series probably the most, branching out kind of series as far as like styles go. Maybe next to Mario, because Mario has pretty much done everything, even golf. So I think next to Mario, Mega Man might be the most like open as far as like new styles and everything. So actually, let me just go ahead and save this here. Then I can put this up on screen for you guys. I can make this go away. Let me do that. Now we're gonna add the image. Might just call it image 2. It won't be up here long. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, cool. You guys can. I'll definitely be uploading this with the VOD, but you can, keep it. Take your screenshots if you want. That is how I see the Mega Man series, and yeah, it's as you can tell, as you know. God, there were so many games. But I bet you can pretty much cut this list in half. I don't see it for sure here, but you can probably cut it in half if you take out duplicates. But while I have you guys here, I am going to share one more thing with you, and I'll leave that that art up for a second. Let's see, Mega Man DOS gameplay, because I'm gonna share my pain with you guys. It might sound cruel, because it is, but we are going to observe the tragic history of Mega Man on PC. I put the chat box up. I have to find out how to do that more frequently, because I want to leave your chat up on screen more often, or leave you guys up there. But it so far, like as far as the setup I have, when I had 2 monitors like all set up, I could do it easier. But as far as right now, I don't have that kind of setup. I wish I did. Okay. So, screen is up. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. You don't hear it right now, but let me... Okay. Now I can turn on the audio. Okay. So, observe hell. Let me skip a little bit. By the way, if you get cornered, you're screwed in this game. It is unforgiving as hell, and the artwork, it speaks for itself. Shout out to Mega Quint for uploading this footage. I feel your pain, friend. You get the hint. You get the idea. Oh, God. Yeah. Anyway, that's how we're going to end the stream tonight, on a very a sad, dire note for Mega Man fans across the board. In fact, we're going to do that. Get the crap off the screen, show the list. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thanks again, everybody, for sitting this out with me, enjoying the end of Mega Man X. I hope you enjoyed watching the tier list. Me trying to rationalize why I think Legends is better than Mega Man 64. And yeah, and for gutting it out, showing your fortitude by enjoying a little bit of, or enduring a little bit of DOS Mega Man. So, yeah, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been CyberDan's tier list to the Mega Man franchise. And a little bit of crap left at the end. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good night, everyone.